every moment of every single day, we hope to provide the finest in album cover pleasure and entertainment, because we are known as Heavenly Album Covers. Over the past couple of days, I've been refurbishing our front and backyard attractive lights, which add a touch of elegance to our grassy and plant-filled areas. These are solar attractive lights. The sun beats down into this area. I cleaned off about 16 of these during the weekend. These caps come off if you've never seen them, and the batteries go in this little hatch. And I cleaned out all this area. This is plastic, but the other ones we have are glass, and it kind of goes in like that. Stuff falls out of it, and they have these little spikes that attach, and they go into the ground. We bought a big set of these about 3 years ago, and they've been great, but they got dirty. It's been raining a lot, so I decided to pull them all out and clean them, and I put all of them back except for a couple of them. I put some of them and all of them back into the ground, and they're working fine. So that's the decorative illuminating yard lights story. And I noticed, I was in a Target store yesterday, and I noticed that the new 2024 124 cars, and they're looking really good. I picked this one up. It's called Flippin' Fast, and I guess that could mean that you're giving someone the bird very fast. But this car, you can throw it around and it comes back 4 tires. It kind of steadies itself. This is the plainly titled Baja truck, but I had to pick it up. It was just so standard Hot Wheels blue, and with the shiny red tires. Now, these 2024 definite level with this. I picked up 2 records, 2 albums, 2 album covers yesterday, just out of the blue. You never know when or where you're going to find really nice record albums and record covers. I picked up this Robin Hood Band record, which we will get to in a moment. And I also picked up this Serato. It's like a computer LP. It's on blue vinyl, but the version I got is on black vinyl. And you're supposed to hook this up somehow to your computer system, and you can scratch like a DJ. The cover is very plain, but I just picked it up. It was only a few cents, and I put it on our little turntable, and let's hear what it sounds like. There are individual tracks, so let's see if there are songs that we could listen to. So I'll turn that off. So that was Serato and something called Scratch Live. It has a really nice record label, even though it's not really a record. It's got kind of blue tracking thing going on, and I like the fact that it says control record. If you play this record, it controls your mind. So I'll put it back on the Heavenly miniature turntable. We now enter part 2 of this particular episode. My wife and I had 2 friends. They were a couple, and probably still are a couple, and we knew them for about 8, 9, 10 years. My wife knew them way before that, and so we were friends for a long time, and we went to a lot of concerts together and did stuff and hung out and watched movies at home. And one day, things just got weird with them. They kind of acted irrationally, and they were kind of insulting us and acting real mean to us. And pretty soon they just stopped seeing us. They broke off the lengthy friendship, and that was that. It happened around Christmas time. So a few weeks after they broke it off with us, my wife and I, there were 2 packages on our doorstep, Christmas packages, and they had given my wife a really nice box set of Kate Bush albums, one of the reissue box sets by Kate Bush. And in another box, in another gift box, was this, it's called Vinyl Style. It's a record washing system, and it's right here. And I'm tired of looking at it. I've only used it about 3 times, and it's real messy, and it's kind of cheesy, really odd, and doesn't really work. It just kind of smooshes the dust and grime all over the record and doesn't really do anything. So I'm going to leave this somewhere or donate it. It kind of looks like this. You put this together and you put some really expensive record washer fluid in this trough, and it has a drying area, and brush along the grooves of the record. So it's old and in the way, and it brings up bad memories. So that's going to the donation pile. So this is part 3 of this particular and very special episode of Heavenly Album Covers, part 3. And so this brings us, and that brings us to this album by the Robin Hood Band. I saw this in the record bin, and I kind of passed over it because it just looked like another kind of big band, kind of a bland, big band, bland album. But then I saw in the upper corner, it says live color stereo on pure golden vinyl. So I looked inside this album, and indeed there is vinyl of color, and I'll show you that in 1 second. Firstly, and most importantly, is the cover of this thing, which features all sorts of musicians. It's an entire orchestra with 3 tuba players, and they're all dressed up in Robin Hood outfits. I believe this record was produced in Great Britain or Europe. It's on Venice Records, the record label Venice, and the album is called Spectacular Sounds, the Incomparable Robin Hood Band. Music directed and arranged by David Baskerville, and the back side liner notes are just exhaustive and exhausting, and these musicians are just really elegant in their Robin Hood costumes. 3 tubas there, the big upright tubas with the big bells. Looks like 2 stand-up bass players. They're very stand-up guys, and this person here is kind of giving a side glance to this person. There are a lot of people wearing glasses in this photograph. It's an amazing photograph. This is David Baskerville, the conductor, and there are just tons of people here wearing Robin Hood costumes. They even have the little Robin Hood bands on their 4 arms, on their single arms, on their double arms. And there's even a drum set back here, and a guy playing cymbals and trombones, a huge trombone section. And so this is the Robin Hood Band. They're just crazy. The liner notes kind of infer that there are other Robin Hood Band albums, which I need to find. And here's the Venice Records logo. It looks like a book plate. Looks like a book plate that you would find in a book. And here are the gradually fading, voluminous, and extremely lengthy liner notes. It just, they go on and on. There's David Baskerville, the conductor. Here's Lee Tate Smith. He's the founder of the Robin Hood bands, so there must be other Robin Hood band albums. There's a person named Bones Howe, a name I am familiar with. And here are the Robin Hood band people without their costumes at a recording session. And this is in live color stereo. Any band that performs in Robin Hood costumes has to inevitably produce great music and great record albums. So that's the actual album cover, which is amazing on its own. This light is annoying. And so there's the album. And here we are in the same episode, and this is part 4 of this episode that we're currently involved in. And so that was the actual Robin Hood band album cover. And when I saw that in the store, I really liked the cover itself, but I also wanted to know what the pure golden vinyl looked like, and it really clinched the sale. I had to buy this album after I saw the pure golden vinyl, and the pure golden vinyl looks like this. It's not exactly pure in a artistic sense. It's kind of impure, and it's quite spectacular, really. I don't know how they made this or how it passed the inspection process. This large earthquake fault, it's a bunch of ink, or however it's a bunch of dye, record dye, vinyl dye, that's kind of collected in this one massive line across the record, across the vinyl. And nothing about this pure golden vinyl matches the really dark blue and silver label. It's all mismatched. In a color compositional sense, it's very odd and beautiful at the same time. When I saw this pure golden vinyl inside here and I matched it up with the cover, I just had to buy this. And I did buy it, and I'm very happy with this purchase. It's another great thing that we have entered into the Heavenly Album Covers record of note. And this even has one of those waxy inner sleeves. It's kind of smooth and nice feeling. And this is the Venice record label, silver and blue, dark blue, and set inside this mind-boggling vinyl, this vinyl of color. And so that's